Hello fellow modelers, this is Ron's Trains and More, back with another video. I just thought I'd do a video on this 1976 LIONEL Empire State Express set. I don't think I've actually did a single video on this set only before. I've showed it running in some of my videos, but never really a video on the actual set. Thought it'd be kind of neat, but I'll set up this little 027 figure 8 here. Kind of give it a little interest running, you know, on a figure 8. It's kind of neat. I used 042 027 curves out of a Mark set. That was the cool thing about those Mark sets. They always included the wider radius curves. I don't know why Marks did that with those little sets, but it's a good track. It works really good. So yeah, that's all 042 Marks curves, and of course I got a LIONEL crossover there in the middle. But yeah, I just thought it'd be neat to set up a figure 8 and run this set on and do a video and let you guys see it run for a minute. But as you can see, of course, it's a 76 Empire State Express set. Now this one right here is brand new. Literally, I'm the only one that's ever ran this set. Well, I opened it, it was sealed. It's a really great set. This is a set I've always wanted ever since I was a kid. But it came with the 464 New York Central smaller Hudson there, but it's a good engine. It's got magnet traction, the mighty sound of steam. Only thing I didn't like is it didn't have a whistle, but now that whistle's kind of weird anyways. But that's the cool part about these. I love how they sound. I just love the MPC era, anything about it. All the trains, they made great stuff in my opinion. And but yeah, this one's got the mighty sound of steam, or mighty sound of static as some people call it. But yeah, it's pretty neat. I think it's got one of the coolest LIONEL set boxes too that they had back then. So this was a premier top of the line set, you know, you could get in 76. This is probably the biggest one in the 76 catalog. Actually, speaking of the catalog, I have it right here. So this is the LIONEL 1976 catalog. And there's the Empire State on the front there. Of course, it's got the wrong cars with it. It's kind of funny how they did it, though. I'm almost pretty sure that's a post-war 646 or 2046. What they did was just they tried to rub the lettering out on it, and they left part of the 646 or whatever. And I think they've somehow put that Buller front on there, but it's basically a 2046 or 2056. It's the same thing. It even shares the same shell as the 736 Berkshire. But yeah, it's a great set though. But this was the catalog that it was in 76. And it's a pretty good stuff. All their MPC stuff back then was awesome in my opinion. Sorry about that, I got a phone ringing in the background. But there's the set though. See, as you can see there on the cab, it's got 646 or whatever. They tried to mark it out, but they didn't do a very good job at it. It's kind of funny. And if you look real close, those cars got like post-war trucks on them in the photo. That's pretty neat. But yeah, I mean, this was a premier set. It had some really nice cars with it too. I mean, you got the Big John Southern Hopper, which I always thought that was just awesome. See, that's what I loved about the MPC era of LIONEL. It was just so colorful. Their trains were just so, they were just neat and colorful. They, you know, would catch your eye for sure. New York Central bay window caboose. And I think, from my understanding, I think that's the first time they re-released the bay window caboose since the post-war era, was in the 76 set right here. But pretty nice looking car. Sunoco tank car, New York Central cattle car, and that box car. It's pretty crazy. My uncle actually has this train set also, but his is a mistake by LIONEL. They accidentally put two Great Northern box cars and left out one of the, they left out the Big John Hopper in my uncle's set. It's still sealed. He's never opened it, so I'd say it's pretty rare. Yeah, his has two Great Northern box cars, and they left out the Big John Hopper, so it's pretty neat. But anyways, I just thought I'd set this thing up, let you guys watch it run for a minute. Here's the set box. Still in mint shape. This set's only ever, I mean, literally been run like maybe 3 times. This is about the 4th time it's ever been run. But like I said, it's got magnet traction, smoke. This set didn't come with a tracker transformer, but it was supposed to. It says in the catalog it's supposed to have had it. But it's a nice top-of-the-line set from 1976. Boy, what a great set box, man. It'd look cool sitting up on a shelf or hanging on the wall even. I'll show you the side of it a little bit here. It's about the same as the front. You know, nothing really much any different. I wonder if that warranty's still good. Fun Dimensions, General Mills Fun Group, 1976. There's some of the features, of course, it would have had. I like how Lionel puts a lot of this stuff in their catalogs or on their set box, where it's kind of neat. Track hugging power. That's pretty funny. Yeah, it's got a pull-more motor with magnet traction. It's a good engine. It'll really pull. Of course, the smoke is synchronized with a mighty sound of steam. I thought that was kind of neat, you know, how they did that back then. Well, pretty neat. Boy, what a neat picture. It's just a neat set box. But yeah, I set up this figure 8 here. I'll let it run for a little bit and let you guys watch it run. Anyways, that was the 76 catalog it was in. And one thing neat about this catalog too is this was the year that Johnny Cash started endorsing Lionel trains. He was their spokesman for years. They did that DVD, Riding the Rails, or well, back then it would have been VHS, whatever, but it was a TV show also back then. I've got it on DVD. It's actually pretty cool. I watched it. It's pretty cool. That was actually the Southern 4501 in the background right there from the Tennessee Valley Railroad Museum. From what I understand, he actually drove or ran that locomotive. I've seen a picture of him somewhere actually in that running it, so I thought that was pretty awesome. Johnny Cash's TV special, Riding the Rails, brought to you by LIONEL. Pretty neat. Watch your local listings. Pretty neat. They couldn't have picked a better Lionel spokesperson, in my opinion. Pretty neat. Johnny Cash collected Lionel trains. I think Neil Young is actually still co-owner of Lionel trains. I could be wrong, but that's the era I really liked. Is back when Richard Coon, well, and of course before that post-war, but Richard Coon, in my opinion, was one of the best presidents Lionel ever had. He did an excellent job. He brought Lionel back to America and started making, of course, everything was pretty much made in America when he was president. But yeah, he did a good job at Lionel. He re-released the Big Hudson, so it's pretty neat. I love that car rail layout he had in that big collection. I don't know if you guys ever seen that by TM Books and Video. The Richard Coon collection of layouts DVD is pretty neat. I recommend it. It's really neat. That guy had a huge collection. But anyways, I'll let this thing run for a minute and so you guys watch it run. This is about the 4th time this set's ever been run since '76, so I'm running it with this little, this is actually a 1946 1041 60-watt transformer. This thing works like the day it was made too, though. It's a great transformer. Only thing about it, though, sometimes they won't smoke real good with this because it don't put out enough power, but I haven't tried an MPC set on it, so we'll see what happens. This one, it even has a whistle. Got a direction button. It's pretty neat. That's actually the whistle. That little fiberboard thing. It don't even have a button on it. That's pretty funny. But yeah, it's in pretty good shape for 46. It's even got the original cord. In great shape. Pretty neat old transformer. It works really good. I didn't have one problem with that. That goes to my 1666 Lionel set from 46. And anyways, enough rambling and talking here. I'll let you guys watch this thing run for a minute. I've got it set up on my kitchen floor right now because I really don't have like a permanent Lionel layout right now. I'm Planning on getting a storage building to put all my Lionel trains in and build a layout, but it'll be a little while yet before I can do that. But that's my plan. I think it'd be pretty neat, a storage building. That'll work great. Set up a layout and everything in. Maybe even run some up overhead, a G-scale set or something, I don't know. But I'll definitely have some videos on it when I do that. Anyways, I'm going to let this run for a minute. You guys enjoy the video. Mighty sound of steam, mighty sound of static starting. Headlights nice and bright. Well, it's a nice looking train set. Pretty neat passing that set box there. That runs really good. That is a smooth running locomotive. Anyways, I just thought I'd show you guys this 1976 Lionel Empire State Express set. And if you guys enjoyed the video, really appreciate all y'all watching, all your comments and everything. It's awesome. I answer every one, so you guys comment, I will answer it. Anyways, I appreciate all y'all watching. This is Ron, Trains and More, out.